Hey YouTube, what are we doing today? Well, Rusty. Seems to be what you people want. Actually, another interesting development on Rusty. The wife has decided that it needs to be done in time for our anniversary, which is in July. I got a lot of work to do. Anyway, what are we doing today? What I'm focused on today is sorting out the front body mounts. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, but this is setting a little lower than I want, so we're going to raise it just a skosh. But we're going to, I think, in my head, the way I have it figured is I want to come up with a structure, fairly heavy section of steel, come up off the end of this cross member here, underneath, and then the body mounts are right here. This is part of it. And it's going to bridge across, and then we will mount to the body mount here. It's got to come up quite high, but we're also going, at the same time, we're going to be putting some of that load onto both the radiator support and the inner fenders. The sad thing is this inner fender, there's not much left of it because that's where the battery used to set, and it's just rotted out. So we'll probably have to cut, I don't know, we'll have to cut all the rotten out, and then we'll have to fabricate something to go in its place. And it'll have to be fairly substantial. I don't know what gauge this is. I have plenty of 18, 16, and 14 gauge material to make that with, to work on those inner fenders. I may start on the other side first because there's more there, but that's what we're doing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it a little bit so that it's setting at the height that I want, and then we're going to start taking measurements and cutting and that kind of stuff for the brackets. So let's get started. Well, that's kind of a bracket. We don't know if it fits yet. I've just tacked it together, real loose tack. I'm going to set these in position and see if they're even close. If they're not, then we'll have to break them loose or cut the truck. You know, it's one of those things. But yeah, let's go see if they even fit. All right, I don't know. This side looks like it would fit. I mean, obviously the body needs to come down a little bit, but this bracket, I would weld that in position if if I had better luck with the one on the other side. This one is way off, and I don't know why. It's, yeah, it acts like it's too long. So you can see it collides in the back long before it collides in the front. And I'm not sure why. Oh, wait a minute, I think I know why. This may be bent forward. Is it bent? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This has been, you know, from all of our abuse, this has been allowed to move forward. So I think, let's see if we can tweak it a little. All right, that's it. It is now resting on proper body mounts, at least at the front and the rear. And so, yeah, it's got a little bit of a rake to it still. I'm happy with that. So let's see here. Let's take a look at the mounts. So here's one of them. You can see pretty simple little design. It's just some, I think this is 3/4 by 3, and then this is a 1/4 by 4. And we capped that off nicely and got this all welded in. It's resting on this body mount. I don't know if I can get into an angle. No, I can't really show that anyway. And then the one on the other side here, same thing, pretty much identical. Inside, I still have some welding to do, but it's solid enough for now, and I'll have to finish that up when I lift the body up again. So, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. That's the end of this video. We've got body mounts now at the front, body mounts at the rear. Body mounts at the rear still don't quite line up. They're really close. I could force them, but I'd rather elongate the holes, and that way they'll actually fit right. But yeah, next thing. Well, we can start a whole lot of things. We could start the floor. We could start repairing the fenders, the inner fenders where we carved them all up. But I think what may have to happen is I may start migrating the parts from the Mazda, like the engine control module and all that kind of stuff, over to this so that we can actually get the engine to start and run. One of the big things we're going to have to move over is the pedal assembly, the brake booster, and all that kind of stuff. We're going to use the stuff from the Mazda. Traffic. We're going to use the stuff from the Mazda, and then we are going to, that may require some modification to the inner fender, and I know it's going to require modification to the firewall, so still a lot of work, but we're getting closer. And until next time, bye.